Okay, so today's topic is going to be about the main protocols of the World Wide Web. And as of now, there are two main protocols that is used for the World Wide Web. First, we have HTML, and then we also have HTTP. So you might think that they sound similar, or since they sound similar, that they would have the same functions or have similar properties. In fact, there are actually two different things or functions that just happen to be connected to each other in some way. So first off, HTML, which is the initials for Hypertext Markup Language, is pretty much a language for the computers, while HTTP, which is Hypertext Transfer Protocol, that is all about just general protocol itself. And I'll explain how they're related, but first I'll just give a little background on both of these main protocols for the World Wide Web. So first we have HTML, and HTML is the markup language we use whenever we're writing a web page. We take normal text and we translate it into hypertext, which is how we construct web pages. So I have a little printout of what some basic HTML language just are, and you can see here. This is what I learned in Comp 25 or basic computer science classes, is that we first start off with a tag for HTML, and HTML is all about having these tags that will configure a web page. So we'll have a tag that will symbolize that this is a web page. So we use HTML. It's going to symbolize this is markup language for a web page. We'll have a header for our page, a title, our text that is going to show up on the web page, and then we close the title with this end tag of like the dash and then title and then the sort of like sideways triangle brackets. So that's pretty much like the HTML. You gotta have your tags, your opening tags, and you gotta have your ending tags, and then same thing with the body, opening tags, page content. You're gonna have a lot different tags than these here, but you're still using tags. Close the body tag, and then you'll symbolize that this is the end of your web page. So the tags pretty much just help configure your web page, if I didn't already mention that. But now let's get into the hypertext or the transfer protocol, HTTP. And the way that this is connected to HTML is that HTTP will transfer the page from the web server to the browser. So basically, this is just taking the web page, the web page, deciphering and translating the markup language, like this sheet, and displaying it from delivering this sheet through the net and displaying it on your computer as it's basically translating this HTML sheet and displaying it onto your computer. That's just how they're connected. So HTML, you have the actual language and write-up of a web page, and HTTP is the actual delivery from the server to your web page. So I hope that was informal, basic understanding of the two main protocols of the World Wide Web, HTML and HTTP. See you next time. That's it for this SPL.